but they're really creating something new and bold and beautiful.
For many, many years I taught here at the building a workshop called Business of Crafts for women wanting to get into the show, wanting to start out in crafts. And for me it was this workshop, this way of being, this way of educating was very much grounded in feminism. The idea that about the empowerment of women, the economic empowerment of women, the place of women in the whole arts and crafts movement, the idea of working with one's hands, and the idea that this does not have to be a competitive field, that it can be collaborative, the kinds of things that women do best.
For me, to be involved in it is to support women in power, women in leadership, and women doing what they love to do.
Crafts are what you do. You craft something. You can craft beer, you can craft candy, but it implies that you care about what you're making.
I'm a metalsmith, and I know that working in metal is important because metal is an element, and when a human being picks up an element and works with it, there's nothing that gets a person more in touch with their humanness than just working with the craft.
The objects that we make have souls, and those souls are kind of a product of who we are, what we infuse into the objects.
That may be a talisman for you, it may be something special for someone you love. It becomes a catalyst for, a vehicle for sharing that energy and that love. And then of course all the people out there who don't do crafts but appreciate them can then take a piece of that energy and put it into their home, and then they have it too. And so crafting and artistry, it makes the world go round.
Those of us who are older, and my gray hair obviously indicates that I'm no spring chicken, have, with this show and the age of the show, we have advanced in our work, and what that means to achieve that for us and be in that environment of that show is very special. I feel very honored that last year I was able to kind of put aside my personal financial needs to donate my booth to my best friend who had died, who was a longtime exhibitor in the show, and show her works and sell her works to the public as an extension of my friendship for her. And that booth was a donation. We donated the proceeds, all of them. Remembering the people that aren't with us anymore. It's the only show I know that does that.
I'm quite honored to be part of the Women's Building and then to have such a role to play in the celebration of craftswomen, because I find them both to be such monumental events and landmarks in this community that I live and in this time that I am.
The future for craft, I think, is going to be more people getting in touch with those things that they want to make. I think more and more people are gonna use their craft as a way to support themselves and be happy.
My hope is that the building gains more visibility through the show, that people see what a wonderful organization it is and what it does for the community, and that it is a proud sponsor of the show.
The community can get involved with the crafts fair by volunteering, by becoming a sponsor of the fair. That really helps us out a lot. Also, by coming to the fair, bringing friends and family, and just letting a lot of people know about it.
It's an amazing event. It has incredible history and incredible ties. And when you become involved with the Celebration of Craftswomen, you become involved with the whole women's movement, not just the Women's Building, but everything that it means to be a woman in the 21st century.
My hope for for the Women's Building is that it will continue to thrive and help women of, like I said, all shapes and sizes and backgrounds to achieve their full potential. And I do hope that they'll foster more girls in leadership positions and to help girls and women realize our power. The community should get involved with the celebration of craftswomen to support women making crafts and to bring all of that good energy home.